News broke on November 14, 2024 that Sophie Turner is expected to be braiding up to play Lara Croft in a new Amazon Prime Tomb Raider series. The news is so fresh that only our imaginations can picture her in the role, or maybe AI. Deadline notes that Amazon ordered the series, the writing of which will be headed up by Fleabag creator Phoebe Waller-Bridge back in May. The outlet reported in October that Turner, who's still best known for her role as Sansa Stark on Game of Thrones, was one of a few actresses up for the role. Another one Deadline named was Lucy Boynton, who played Mary Austin in Bohemian Rhapsody. If Turner is going to be stepping into Lara's famous boots and tank top, we wanted to get an idea of what she might look like when she's finally scaling rock walls and, well, raiding tombs. So Looper fired up the AI image generator Midjourney to get some visuals. The first image resembles a sort of studio wardrobe test, with our generated Turner as Lara standing in front of a solid gray background. The second actually puts her in the thick of it, in a jungle with a quiver of arrows on her back and some apparent battle damage on her left arm. Even back in 2016, Turner said she was ready for some action when she joined the X-Men franchise, so she probably will be getting into the thick of things.
I'm just excited to see all that kind of stuff because, it's full-blown action.
In both cases, the AI has transformed Turner into a Lara who very much resembles the version from the 2013 reboot of the video game series, in which a younger Lara braves all kinds of dangers and suffers a lot of injuries on her way to becoming the experienced adventurer we all know over the course of 3 games. Once the deal is finalized, Turner will become the third actress to play Lara Croft in live action. The first was Angelina Jolie, who starred as Croft in 2 movies in 2001 and 2003, Lara Croft Tomb Raider and Lara Croft Tomb Raider: The Cradle of Life. In those films, Jolie was obviously portraying the well-into-her-career Lara fans got to know in the original Tomb Raider series, which kicked off all the way back in 1996 on the Sony PlayStation and Sega Saturn. It was a full 15 years before another Tomb Raider adaptation made its way to the screen. In the 2018 Tomb Raider, Alicia Vikander played a version of Lara who also definitely resembled the reboot game's interpretation of the character, a young woman who's just getting her start excavating grave sites. She also carries a bow and arrow and acquires plenty of cuts and scrapes throughout the film. There were plans for a sequel to Vikander's starring effort, but delays from the COVID-19 pandemic led to it being pulled from MGM's release schedule. According to The Wrap, the film was ultimately scrapped when the studio lost the movie rights to Tomb Raider in July 2022, leading to a bidding war. The Hollywood Reporter notes that Amazon, which also owns MGM, picked up the TV and film rights in January 2023. Interestingly, if Turner is cast in the role, it will mark the first time an English actress has played the famous video game Brit. Jolie is American and Vikander is Swedish, though they both adopted English accents when they played Croft.
Hence the live fire.
Something doesn't add up.
Turner would just get to speak as she always does. She hasn't yet commented on if she is cast in the role or not, but Waller-Bridge, who is also English, has expressed plenty of excitement about bringing a game-accurate version of Lara Croft to live action. The writer said, "Tomb Raider has been a huge part of my life, and I feel incredibly privileged to be bringing it to television with such passionate collaborators. Lara Croft means a lot to me, as she does to many, and I can't wait to go on this adventure. Bats and all." So maybe Turner's Lara would be more like the original PlayStation version than Midjourney predicted. We'll just have to see.